Welcome to the Hidden Wealth Coins. What if a simple wheat penny in your pocket could secretly be worth thousands, or even change your life overnight? Hidden among ordinary coins are rare treasures waiting to be discovered. One tiny detail, one rare error, and suddenly that forgotten penny becomes an unbelievable fortune in your hands. First up, the moment you hold a 1951 wheat penny in your hand, it may look like nothing more than a small copper coin, worn by time and passed through countless pockets. But what if I told you that this simple 1-cent coin could carry a hidden story of rarity, error, and extraordinary value? For collectors and treasure hunters, the 1951 wheat penny is not just spare change. It is a doorway into a world where tiny details can transform an ordinary coin into something worth thousands, even life-changing money under the right conditions. The 1951 wheat penny belongs to the famous wheat cent series, minted from 1909 to 1958. These coins feature Abraham Lincoln on the front and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity and growth. By 1951, the United States Mint was producing coins in massive numbers, meaning most of these pennies were made for everyday use. However, within those millions, a few special coins emerged, coins struck with errors, exceptional quality, or unique characteristics that now make collectors willing to pay astonishing prices. Now here's where things get interesting. A regular 1951 wheat penny in circulated condition might only be worth a few cents to a couple of dollars. But when you step into higher grades, especially coins graded MS-65 or above, the value starts to rise quickly. In pristine, mint-state condition, a 1951 penny can be worth hundreds of dollars. And if the coin has a rare mint mark or a flawless strike, its value can climb even higher, making it a serious asset in the collector's market. One of the key factors that can turn a 1951 wheat penny into a valuable treasure is the mint mark. Coins from 1951 were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Among these, the 1951's wheat penny is particularly interesting. While not extremely rare in general, finding one in perfect, untouched condition is incredibly difficult. High-grade examples of the 1951's have sold for thousands of dollars, simply because so few survived without wear or damage. But the real magic happens when we talk about errors. Error coins are where ordinary pennies become extraordinary. A 1951 wheat penny with a double die, off-center strike, or repunched mint mark can command huge prices. Imagine discovering a coin where the date or letters appear doubled. That small mistake made during minting can multiply the coin's value dramatically. Some collectors spend years searching for these rare variations, knowing that one lucky find could change everything. Another factor that pushes the value into the unbelievable range is the coin's condition, often referred to as its grade. Coins that have never been circulated, meaning they were never used in daily transactions, are called mint state. These coins retain their original shine, sharp details, and perfect surfaces. A 1951 wheat penny graded MS-67 or higher is extremely rare, and collectors are willing to pay premium prices for such perfection. In auctions, these coins can reach into the thousands, depending on demand and eye appeal. There's also a psychological element behind why these coins become so valuable. Collectors are not just buying metal, they are buying history, rarity, and the thrill of owning something few others have. The idea that a 1-cent coin could be worth more than a car or even a house adds a sense of mystery and excitement. It turns coin collecting into a treasure hunt, where every old jar of coins or forgotten drawer could hold a hidden fortune. However, it's important to understand that not every 1951 wheat penny will make you rich overnight. The majority of these coins are common and hold modest value. The true worth depends on a combination of factors: mint mark, condition, rarity, and any unique errors. This is why careful inspection is essential. Even a small detail, something most people would overlook, can be the difference between a coin worth 1 cent and one worth thousands. If you believe you have a valuable 1951 wheat penny, the next step is authentication and grading. Professional grading services evaluate the coin's condition and confirm its authenticity. This process not only protects buyers but also significantly increases the coin's market value. A certified coin is far more desirable because collectors trust its grade and origin, making it easier to sell at a higher price. The idea of becoming wealthy overnight from a single coin may sound like a dream, but in the world of rare coins, it has happened before. While a 1951 wheat penny reaching millions is extremely unlikely, certain rare coins in history have achieved such incredible prices. What makes the 1951 penny special is its potential, the possibility that among millions, a few rare pieces exist that can surprise even experienced collectors. So before you dismiss that old penny lying around in your home, take a closer look. Examine the date, check the mint mark, study the details under good lighting. Because hidden in that small piece of copper could be something far more valuable than you ever imagined. And while not every coin will change your life, the thrill of the search, the knowledge you gain, and the chance, however small, of discovering a rare treasure is what makes the journey truly priceless. Second up, the moment you come across a 1953 wheat penny, you might think it's just another ordinary coin, something people once used without a second thought. But hidden within that small piece of copper is a powerful possibility, the chance that it could be far more valuable than its face value. For collectors and dreamers alike, the 1953 penny is not just currency, it is a symbol of opportunity, where a simple coin can turn into something that feels almost magical. The 1953 wheat penny was minted during a time when the United States was producing coins in huge quantities to meet the demands of a growing economy. Millions of these pennies were struck in different mints, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Because of this, most of these coins are still common today. But what separates an ordinary coin from a highly valuable one is not just its age, it is the rare combination of condition, uniqueness, and sometimes, minting mistakes that elevate it into a collector's treasure. When you hold a 1953 penny, the first thing that matters is its condition. Coins that have been used in daily life usually show wear, scratches, and fading details. These are considered circulated coins and usually carry only a small premium. But when a 1953 wheat penny is found in mint condition, meaning it was never used and still shines with its original luster, it becomes something entirely different. In high grades, these coins can be worth hundreds, and in exceptional cases, even thousands of dollars. The mint mark on the coin also plays a major role in its value. A small letter under the date tells you where the coin was made. The 1953 S, from San Francisco, is particularly known among collectors. While not extremely rare in general, finding one in no perfect condition is very difficult. The challenge of locating a flawless example increases its desirability, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that look as if they were just minted yesterday. But the true excitement begins when we talk about errors. A 1953 wheat penny with a minting error is where things can get truly extraordinary. Imagine finding a coin where the numbers appear doubled, or the design is slightly off-center. These errors were not intentional, yet they create a uniqueness that cannot be replicated. Such coins are highly sought after, and their value can jump dramatically depending on how rare and visible the error is. There is also something deeply fascinating about the psychology behind these coins. People are not just collecting metal, they are chasing stories, rarity, and the thrill of discovery. The idea that a single penny could hold significant value creates a sense of excitement that few other hobbies can match. Every coin becomes a mystery waiting to be solved, a hidden gem that could be sitting unnoticed in a drawer or an old collection. However, it is important to stay grounded in reality. Not every 1953 wheat penny is going to make you rich overnight. The majority are common and hold modest value. The coins that reach higher prices are those that combine several factors: excellent condition, rare mint marks, and unique errors. Without these qualities, the coin remains a collectible, but not a life-changing one. If you believe you might have a valuable 1953 penny, careful examination is key. Look closely at the surface, the shine, and the details of the design. Even a small difference can make a huge impact on value. Many serious collectors use magnification tools to inspect their coins, searching for those tiny details that others might overlook. This attention to detail is what separates an ordinary find from a potentially valuable discovery. Professional grading is another step that can transform the future of your coin. When a coin is graded and authenticated, it gains credibility in the market. Buyers are more confident in paying higher prices for coins that have been officially evaluated. This process can unlock the true potential of a 1953 wheat penny, especially if it turns out to be in exceptional condition. The dream of becoming wealthy from a single coin is powerful, and while it may not happen for everyone, it is not entirely impossible in the world of rare collectibles. The 1953 wheat penny carries with it the possibility, the idea that among millions of ordinary coins, a few extraordinary ones exist. And sometimes, all it takes is one discovery to change everything. So before you ignore that old penny, take a closer look, because you never know what hidden value might be waiting right in your hands. Third up, the moment you hear about a 1955 wheat penny, you might not expect anything extraordinary. It looks like a simple copper coin, something millions of people once used without thinking. But hidden inside this small piece of metal is one of the most shocking secrets in coin collecting history, the kind of secret that has turned ordinary people into owners of coins worth thousands, and in rare cases, coins that feel almost priceless. The year 1955 holds a special place in the world of pennies because of one legendary mistake that changed everything. During the minting process, a small error occurred that created what collectors now call the doubled die penny. This means the design on the coin appears doubled, especially in the date and lettering. It wasn't intentional, and that's exactly what makes it so powerful. A mistake at the mint created one of the most famous and valuable pennies ever known. When you look closely at a 1955 doubled die penny, the difference is dramatic. The numbers 1955 and the words on the front of the coin appear clearly doubled, almost like a shadow effect. Even without special tools, the doubling can often be seen with the naked eye. This bold and visible error makes it one of the most recognizable rare coins in the entire wheat penny series, and collectors around the world actively search for it. Now here's where the story becomes truly exciting. A normal 1955 wheat penny might only be worth a small amount, depending on its condition. But the famous doubled die version is in a completely different league. Even in worn condition, these coins can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. In higher grades, especially coins that are well preserved and show strong details, the value can climb into tens of thousands. This is the kind of coin that turns heads instantly. Condition plays a massive role in determining the final value. A coin that has been used and shows signs of wear will still be valuable if it has the doubled die error, but its price will be lower compared to a coin that looks fresh and untouched. Mint state examples, coins that have never been circulated, are extremely rare for this error, and when they appear in auctions, they attract serious attention and high bids from collectors. There's something almost magical about how a simple error created such a powerful legacy. The 1955 doubled die penny was not supposed to exist, yet it slipped into circulation and became a legend. People found them in their pocket change, not realizing they were holding something special. Over time, as collectors recognized the error, the coin's reputation grew, and today it stands as one of the most iconic error coins ever produced. The idea that a small coin could carry such immense value creates a sense of excitement that is hard to ignore. It transforms everyday objects into hidden treasures. The thought that you could find one of these coins in an old jar, a drawer, or a forgotten collection makes the search thrilling. It's not just about money, it's about discovery, curiosity, and the chance to uncover something rare. However, it's important to understand that not every 1955 penny is valuable. The majority are normal coins without the doubled die error. These are common and do not carry the same high value. This is why careful inspection is so important. The difference between an ordinary penny and a valuable one comes down to those small but powerful details in the design. If you ever come across a 1955 wheat penny, take your time and examine it closely. Look at the date and the lettering. If you notice clear doubling, you might be holding something truly special. Many collectors use magnifying tools to confirm the details, but in this case, the error is often strong enough to be seen easily. This makes it one of the most exciting coins to search for, even for beginners. The dream of becoming rich overnight from a single coin may sound unbelievable, but coins like the 1955 doubled die penny prove that extraordinary things can happen. While reaching millions of dollars is extremely rare, the value of this coin can still be life-changing for many people. It stands as a reminder that sometimes, the smallest objects can carry the greatest surprises, waiting quietly until someone finally discovers their true worth.